Hey everyone, Wanderbot here. I'm trying to find the ocean. Everybody else is chuckling around about licking burgers. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, if we ain't
does anyone-
sued, don't fix it.
I mean, there
Wow.
definitely have been circumstances where the burger wrapper has like some cheese melted onto the side of it, or like a little bit of cheese and a little bit of sauce, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting in there. That I
Okay.
paid for that. I'm getting that.
Do you guys lick the yogurt off the yogurt lids?
100%.
Absolutely.
It's the best
Yeah?
part. Then I throw the rest of the tub away.
When I have yogurt, yeah.
Who doesn't, right?
Orbital, can I have the rest of my clothes?
Could I have my trousers, please?
Can I have the rest of my clothes?
Yeah, they're upstairs
Oh,
in the chest for you.
I could have kept the
Thank you.
pants.
Do you have any copper? Does anyone have any copper? Because we can
Yes.
start
I
making
don't.
some.
So the
some
mining
bronze.
the mining hut has about 17 copper, 15 copper, something like that. There's
Mining hut.
there's some it's next to the copper deposit. I made a little mining hut that you can stay at if you're mining. There's a lot of copper still there.
Oh.
The other
okay.
thing is there's some left at the base, but we need tin. And
I
if
have
we have
2 tin. Like
Okay.
I want to use 2 tin. But if
So-
anyone else had any copper here on us, we could
should
make a little bit now.
we should probably prioritize using the tin to make using the tin to make a couple of pickaxes, because that's going to speed everything along. I think it also maybe makes mining more efficient, but I'm probably wrong about that, and I'm just talking hopefully.
Can I convince
I'm
people
finding
to
some tin out here.
sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Give me a second.
Come
I
on,
gotta
then.
cut down a tree to pull that off.
Bed needs a nearby fire. Fire has been removed, apparently.
Is it because the rain, or
Yeah.
did somebody?
All right.
That's why I put fires can also run out of fuel.
I fueled the one under the house.
Hey, that'll do.
There
it.
we go.
All right. We're smelting, by the way. I don't know what we're smelting, but we're smelting.
We're smelting.
We're
Yes.
smelting. It's on. I don't. I think I stuck copper in, but
Cool. That's, sure. Okay.
we're smelting.
We're smelting.
We're smelting.
We're smelting. Remember smelting, Dalton?
We're. Oh, copper. All right. New build piece forge. Mr. Architect, where do I stick the forge?
Is the forge not there? Next
No,
to the
sorry.
smelter?
The forge is a crafting table. That's the smeltery.
Ah, well, you should probably put it near the rest of the constructed materials outside.
It's like a little desk thing.
Yeah, like instead of this
I pres-
workbench, I can take this down.
Okay. Do you want to build a shack around this, or is this
Sure, I'll do that.
supposed to be exposed? I'm just thinking because it may need cover.
Well, if you pop it down, it may need. I'll try and build the cover around it, and we'll see if it needs the cover first.
Okay, what do I need? I need wood, copper, coal, and stone. Okay, I'll get that done. Did we find a way to upgrade the workbench? How do you do that?
Yeah.
So-
So the upgrade for that would
So-
need some more leather, which is why I wanted to rest to get to a new day.
There might be some leather upstairs, actually.
I couldn't find any when I was there. You're more than welcome to look, though.
Okay. Oh no, sorry. There's Rito's old T-shirt up here.
Yeah. It's not been washed in a while. Take it out in the rain. Give it a good rain dry. Rain dry.
Rain dry.
Rain opposite of dry.
It's wet cleaning.
It's wet cleaning.
Okay. I am almost done making the world's jankest tent. Why are there no tents that you can just carry with you in this game?
Yeah, that'd be cool, like
Yeah.
a tent or a bedroll kind of situation, right?
Yeah, exactly.
tent.
Because like, I'm on a journey and sleeping is hard.
Yeah.
That said, I'm about ready to sleep.
Are we not in a new day? Like,
Well, I don't know. It's so rainy that hard to tell.
Hmm.
But yeah, we probably are on a new day.
Probably.
Yeah, there's no such thing as time in
true.
Time.
It's
Norway.
construct.
Yeah, right.
I thought you were just going to claim that time is also a false construct.
Well, it is, just like the globe and the moon. Actually, now that you mention it.
And the moon.
Oh right,
Yeah.
Rita was gone for this.
No, I
Yeah.
heard. I came back. I heard flat Earth, and then
The moon landing. The
felt
moon
like going
landing was
back
fake.
to-
Wait, it
Not
has
because
to have been.
NASA faked the moon landing. Is because the moon
Of
doesn't
course.
exist.
The
Exactly.
moon doesn't exist. How can the moon be real if our eyes aren't real? It makes no sense.
Did anybody ever ask him to clarify that one? Because like I really,
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
yeah, like that just feels
Yeah.
like the kind of thing that like some crazy teenager would say, but have like a lot of thought behind it. And I only have ever heard it regurgitated back as a quote, but I've never actually heard like why he said it or if he thought that was even.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of those things, I wonder if they're just like, because it's so easy for people to, like famous people to say things and just get it printed in the press for just cuz. I always wonder if they're just like a celebrity troll, basically. Just to like, and they share stories of like, I said this one thing, and then there was like there was this 6 articles about it, even though it made no sense.
All right,
Like
I'm gonna
when-
one up
like
that. I'm
Robert-
gonna tell him that our eyes aren't real.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Robert Pattinson's like pasta recipe. You'll probably burn your house down if you try it. Like he couldn't have ever made it. You know? Has anyone heard about this?
No, this is
terrible.
news to me.
I heard about it secondhand. Is like Robert Pattinson and spaghetti is terrifying.
There.
And then
Okay.
I was
Let
like,
me.
you know what? Celebrities are out of touch enough that I could believe that, but I never actually
Yeah.
did the due diligence to figure out what the hell that meant.
Like, I wanna find the recipe because it is extreme. To make the
Oh,
pasta, you need a box of cornflakes, a lighter, 9 packs of pre-sliced cheese, quote unquote, just any sauce, the top half of a bun, a bag of sugar, and pasta. You can only
That's-
imagine.
That's a
And you
meme.
need.
That's a
It's exactly. And you put cornflakes in the bottom of aluminum foil, and then you put sugar on that, then you put cheese on that, then tomato sauce on that, then the pasta, then a block of cheese, and then you burn that with a lighter, and it's a recipe. And all these media outlets were posting, I'm like, has Robert Pattinson lost his mind? It's like, no, there's no people.
There is only
know?
one thing that reminds me of, and it's when like real like committed drug addicts cook.
I
Could be.
flip side, have you guys ever been around like egregiously rich people before?
No.
How egregious?
Well, I don't know.
So-
Anywhere from has never had a home cooked meal in their life because none of their parents would ever bother to. Parents are like legit famous and they can't go to like public schools because people are going to harass them because of their parents.
Okay, right. Well, I know an accountant who makes $1 million a year, but he grew up on a farm, poor. Like, so he, honestly, apparently, I learned from some other people who know him a bit better and had known him over the course of his life. Apparently, he was just a dick the whole time to everyone, and then as soon as he got to kind of the station that he expected that he should be at, he just chilled the hell out. He was like, yeah, no, I made it. Now I don't care anymore.
Good
Weird.
on him, kinda. I guess. What do you
not
say to that,
really.
right? Like,
Yeah, exactly, right? It's just
what do you say to that?
it's just like someone who has like an idea of their position in the world and then is really, really angsty until they get there. But yeah, no, I don't I don't know any like old money people.
Okay. I grew up to some small degree tangentially associated with a bunch of those people in Southern California, and like some of those people straight up like the idea of just making pasta or rice was this like arcane concept, and so like I went to a couple of house parties or birthday parties where I think the parents had like left and hadn't left their credit card behind, so the kids panicked and like were trying to figure out how to make packaged rice-a-roni or some random garbage, and so we were all standing around as
3
like, they
people
were
died
trying
that
to-
day.
Well,
They
they were
have
like actively
instructions on the back.
I
know.
know. It's
but
not...
they were actively trying to like seem like they knew what they were doing, and like they're the cool kid. They can do the whole Home Alone thing, and like their birthday's not going to be this weird travesty. And then one of the other not so coddled kids rolls in and is like, okay, let me do it. And it was just, it was kind of eye-opening in terms of just like, oh yeah, some people like literally boiling water is hard.
Yeah.
There was the meme for a long time that Hafu had mentioned over on Twitch of having never boiled water. And they just ordered out every night, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow. I am
Didn't
very lucky
have
that
to.
Peak is like such an adept cook.
It's a nice. It's not that complicated of a skill to just do basics. Like, sure, to do fancy stuff, sure, but like, I don't know, the lengths people will go to not like to say how inept they are to not
It
do
becomes a
something
point
that
of
you
pride
could
after a certain
do.
point.
Like, exactly. It's like, yeah, I don't do that. It's like, it's as complicated as a project you would probably do in like first or second
Recipe.
grade.
People who say they can't cook, I just assume can't read, because then you just can't follow a
That's
recipe.
the thing. It's like, you
actually
can cook.
egregiously irritating.
You can cook. You want an excuse not to cook.
Correct.
Don't just be honest. Just be honest about it.
Yep.
You can cook. You don't want to cook.
When Rap said he didn't actually know how to drive, I got worried for a second that it was actually one of these people, because one of the other ones never learned how to drive because they just always had a chauffeur, and it was just like,
Yeah, Rhapsody, what have you been hiding?
Yes, I have a chauffeur. They prefer the title bus driver.
What's their name?
I don't know. I'll check the license up on the board next time I go in one. They usually have different names from one another. I don't know. I just have the public transport system, and that's kind of enough for me. Like that and a bike, which I'm not using yet. But we got a cycling store nearby. I'll get it fixed up soon.
So what do we need right now?
10.
Like,
leather from boars, which is what I'm trying to get.
okay. So have you found
So
where it's
we could
supposed to be,
make-
Wander?
Do you see where I am on the map?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of tin out here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
This whole time? You've been keeping that one quiet.
Well, we were talking about other things, and I'm very far away, so I was kind of hoping I could walk it back.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Then,
I'll be a second body. I will be your bloat fly.
Okay, so my inventory is actually super full. What I'm going to do is walk the coast back, and try and see where it's.
What does
where
the
it's
coast
most
look like?
convenient.
I've only ever seen a lake.
Well,
Looks a lot like a
Think-
lick, I bet.
yeah. I mean, think lake bigger.
Think like
I got a
big.
very good
Think
view
like
of a
bigger.
branch, a very big branch.
It's like, it sounds like a corporate slogan made by AI. Think lake bigger.
Think lake bigger.
Think lake bigger.
Have you all been seeing all of the videos made with that AI text generation tool that is far more advanced than any of the ones we've seen prior?
Oh.
It's
what's
like
it
taken
like?
YouTube by storm recently. Orbital, you probably would have seen Tom Scott have it create video
Yes.
ideas.
Yeah.
Yes.
GPT-3 or whatever. Yeah, that's the one.
How long
How
until
did
we
you
can
know?
just script these episodes? How did I know you would have seen the Tom Scott video? Because you talked to me
Yes.
about Tom Scott videos before.
Oh my god.
I believe you're an avid watcher. It was
Am
also
I?
like a very popular video of his recently, so it would have been around.
God, that actually freaked me out more than the discussion itself, which is saying
Raps
something.
might actually have paid attention to conversations you had in the past.
No, but just like he was clearly so far ahead of what I was thinking that he could finish the sentence. That was just weird. Honestly, that was
Yeah,
just
it's all
weird.
good. I listen to
Very
you all,
strange.
but only the same way you listen to me, and therefore you know what the Anzac are.
I do know what the Anzac are. That's the Australian New Zealand Armed Forces Day thing, isn't it?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't quite as impressive though.
What's
Not
my
even close.
birthday?
Crap. There is actually tons of tin. We gotta figure out how to make a boat.
Well,
Because if we can have just a basic raft, this will
Monday.
make it so much easier.
Probably at some point in the future.
I'm on my way. Are you still by all the tin? Like, do you have more tin that you just aren't going to be able to bring back by yourself?
Yeah. So
Alright.
I'm passing tin supply after tin supply, and I can do nothing about it.
Tons of tin.
Tons of
Tens
tin.
on tens of tin.
Yeah. Tintin would be jealous.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, we have bronze. We have bronze. We can build cauldrons. Apparently.
Hell yes.
We need 10. We need 10 tin to make a cauldron. And
You are really
that's all I
far.
got. That's all I got. How do we upgrade the workbench? Because I would dearly
number
love
3.
to get some
Okay.
hog armor.
So
That's-
if you pull out the crafting mallet, look
Yeah.
at crafting. It'll be tanning rack. 10 wood, 15 flint, 20 leather scraps, 5 deer hide, which I'm carrying, and workbench. What we need is we gotta murder some pigs.
Yep, I'm trying to find pigs right now to murder them, but I am not finding any in the location.
Killed them all.
Yeah, that'll probably make sense.
Remember?
We
I am
depopulated them.
We might. So, bit of a controversial. Well, maybe not controversial statement. Do we actually want to move the base? Like make a new house soon?
very
Sure.
controversial statement.
Very controversial.
Because if
Sure.
our house is on a lake, it's functionally useless for us.
Okay.
Disagree.
I mean, we can just franchise the Weyendies.
It's true, we don't need to destroy the current one in order to make another one, and then we can just have bases
The only
populate
thing-
the island.
Orbital
The
can
only
live
thing
there.
we'd really want to destroy would be the forge to bring the serpent cores with.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Do
I
we
mean, I
have
guess
any
we can
more?
find some other dungeons, but they're hard to find.
I think I found
Are
one.
there
I just
are
found
there any
one.
more? Are there any more smelting cores? Because this smelting process takes a while.
Let's see.
It's long.
They're not uncommon. We just gotta find some more dungeons. Rito, if you
I've
pass
just found one.
Mark it. Yeah, mark it.
I marked it.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm almost there, Wander.
I'm working on getting a copper. Oh, okay. So bronze is actually made in the crafting bench. So you actually just combine copper, 2 copper and 1 tin in the forge, which is a crafting bench. You smelt the ingots individually, if that makes sense. So you don't
Yeah.
combine tin and copper in the forge, just so that we're all on the same page. Because I did not realize that. Alright. And then in the same vein, what do we need? What do we need a cauldron for? Anyone have any idea what we're
Same
supposed to do
vein.
with a cauldron?
Probably
Nah,
potions.
Ooh. Ooh.
I mean,
Potions.
that's what I'm assuming.
Maybe just like a nice soup.
Ooh.
Could be.
Whoa. Do we? Is that on the
Wild
menu,
rice?
or is that
Sure.
No, meat's on the menu.
meats on
That-
the menu?
it was on the menu and then it went away for a while.
Ah,
boys.
yes. So there's no more smelting cores, right? Like we're bang out of smelting cores.
Yeah, we're currently.
I
out.
put mine away.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is find the edge of the Black Pine Forest, closest to kind of where our base is, but also the ocean. I'm currently
Okay.
going up a river that we might be able to boat up.
Maybe. finally found you.
Okay. I'm standing on tin, just so you know. Oh, sweet shield.
Thanks.
But this is tin. There's tons of it if you follow the river back that direction. And there's also a troll house there, but I don't think we want to
Oh.
do that.
No, it took me so long to get to you.
Yup.
I die, I cry. I die, I leave my stuff here. I make new stuff.
Actually,
I make new body.
Option A. Yeah. Do you want to go back up the river?
Oh,
and,
okay, yeah, okay, sure.
So
thought
you
you
can
meant
go back
go
up the river the other direction, mine tin there, and then head back? Or do you want to just take... Nah.
Which
I'm not gonna
direction
make
did you strip mine already?
So you're never gonna find it. It's so far away. Just just go that direction that I'm facing and start mining. I'm not actually sure if there's a whole lot of tin here, which is a tragedy.
Oh.
But if you keep going the other direction, you'll find tons. I think
Okay.
this river is getting to the point where there's not going to be tin. That it's not.
It's no longer qualifying.
I think it
for
might
whatever
just
reason.
be too steep.
Why are you giggling to
is-
yourself, Mr. Orbital?
It's
you
insane.
got?
Okay, so I want to make everyone a copper knife. Basically, that's what I've been trying to do for the last
Ah.
while. But okay, 8 copper ingots weigh 100. A
Yeah.
copper knife, which takes 8 copper ingots and 2 wood, weighs 0.3. Like,
Yes.
what is
do you
the
know how wildly inefficient we are at smelting and crafting?
I think you could make at least 10 knives per ingot, and I don't even
Yes.
think that that's an understatement. Where's the realism that I crave? Where is it?
In another game.
Yes, there's realism in the game where we fought a stag god who attacked us with thunderbolts.
It's just Norway.
Yeah.
Guess I haven't been to Norway, so I can't dispute that.
So,
yeah.
so Orbital.
Yeah.
If the world is flat, what's your opinion on Finland?
What do you? Whoa, hold on. Oh, okay. That's starting from false premise.
Yeah,
What do you mean,
because
if the
not
world
if.
is flat. Yes.
Okay.
My
Well,
God.
look.
What?
You're gonna get so much. You're gonna get so many comments.
I happen to be firmly in the time cube philosophy here. So relativity is important. Truth relativity especially. But I gotta ask, what is your opinion on Finland?
Finland?
Finland.
Well, doesn't exist.
Exactly. Okay, good. At least we're on the same page there.
It's, NASA wants you to believe that Finland exists, but
I thought it was Japan.
I've
I'm pretty
never
sure
seen
it's
it.
Japan
Have you?
wants it to exist, or wants you to think it exists.
I want
Japan's
Japan
in on
to
it.
exist.
Japan's
I
in
want
on it.
Japan to exist. I want a new Nintendo.
Oh no, Japan exists. They made up Finland.
That's
as
what
a
Finland
fishing
wants you to
haven
think.
in Europe.
That's what Finland wants you to think.
That's. I mean, look.
They
there's-
would if they existed, but they don't. So
There's no such thing as the nation of Japan. It's just Nintendo.
Nation of Nintendo, President Mario.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, there's oodles of tin.
Yep, and you're gonna fill up real quick. This is why I modded this game so I could actually carry some of it.
Alright. Who's around? Who's around to receive the first ceremonial copper knife?
Depends
Other than
how
my
you're
own.
gonna receive
Very
it.
not.
You're gonna receive it in a friendly, peaceful manner.
A peaceful stabbing motion.
Well, I mean, at Wiendy's, friendly fire is turned off. So even though
True.
the rib is still stuck between your ribs, or the
Don't
the
hurt.
knife is stuck between your ribs, you are not taking damage from this
that's-
knife.
It's exactly where the rib is actually supposed to be, Wonder. Now that
Exactly.
you mention it. Right
Look.
between the ribs.
I mean, some of them are.
Right? Most of them are, actually. Apart from the ones on the outside,
The
right?
vast
Oh, hey.
majority of the ribs are between the ribs.
I think I found the edge of the Black Forest on this river. Huh.
Neat.
You sure that's a lake?
I'm sure of nothing.
Okay. Because, like, I'm following this back, and it seems like the coast goes straight to our quote-unquote lake.
There's a little. Oh yeah, there's a little
Just
chunk
lake
that
is
I didn't
fine.
quite explore. So yeah,
Don't
man.
tell me that's the connection.
It is the connection. It's
Oh.
there's a little northern part. It looks like that we did. It's exactly where we stopped, Orbital.
Yeah, no, this absolutely connects to the ocean, so we don't have to move the house. But we do need a boat real bad.
I got good news. All the balls have respawned, so I've got a bunch of leather.
Hey.
Do you want a knife to hunt them with, Rhapsody?
I'm using a bow, but I would like a knife regardless if you're offering.
I've got 2 knives, and I'm halfway through the next one. I'm working on it. I hope it's decent, actually.
God, I wish I had a torch. Oh, I can make a torch.
It's like 2 wood to make a torch.
I found a torch. I'm so glad I have a torch. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Are we, like, absolutely loaded on meat? Can I just get rid of some?
I mean,
What, eat
we
it,
have the meat.
or-
Okay. I just don't know if we need a restock on meat, because I've been killing a lot of deer on the way.
I have like 16 raw meat on me, as well as a bunch of raw tails.
Okay. Then I think we're good.
I had to turn around. I was getting attacked, but I got about as much tin as I can carry.
Rhapsody, here. This is for you. Let me know what you think.
Appreciated. I think that's cool as hell.
It's
No.
So
Okay.
really fast attack.
You guys
Yeah,
are
it's
correct.
quite nice.
We live on the world's crappiest lake. There's a just little bit of land separating the lake from the ocean.
Maybe
We will
that's
never
fine.
be able. Yeah, it's
Maybe
mostly
we
fine.
can-
The big issue is just we can't put boats out from where our house is.
I mean, we
It's
could just
called,
have the boat stop
expedition.
there, have a little station, transfer everything to the next boat, and then we're good. It's basically almost convenient.
Orbital, have you used the secondary attack of this knife yet?
Dig
I
a
have not.
channel. Hey,
Oh,
hey.
You just boom.
Oh, you-
You know.
I would love to
okay.
dig a channel.
Okay.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I
Oh,
like
yeah,
that
that's-
idea.
There's a secondary attack on weapons? That's legit, dude.
Yep. I don't think every weapon has it.
Yeah, the clubs don't. That's what I was.
Yeah.
Your basic combat does. You can just do the Sparta kick.
Ah. All right. Next copper knife. I really should have asked before setting out, but I'm assuming that everyone wants a copper
Yeah.
knife. Yeah.
Can I open mine like a loot box though? Can you
I'll
put
stick
it in a chest, and then
Yeah.
I'll open it, and then I'll sell it on the Steam Marketplace
for 3 cents?
All right.
for 3 cents? Unless it
Orbital,
has
excuse
a
me.
little smiley face on it, then I'll sell it for $20.
Orbital, do you have leather?
I do not. I have been exclusively going between the forges and the woods to
That's
get wood.
all good. I only need 2 more pieces of leather, and then I can get that tanning station, so we have the crafting bench upgrade.
Let's see. I've got 4 on me, and I'm within sight range of where our house would be if it wasn't foggy.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
Yeah,
actually still there. It's just behind the fog.
Yeah. It's okay. I may
keep
have
You're a little sweetie,
I-
Mr. Orbital.
I may have a particularly 4-dimensional view on the world, but I still believe in object permanence.
I mean, I believe in the 4 dimensions. I just believe that those
Dude, have you
dimensions
ever played
limits at the
Peekaboo?
edge
It'll
of the
blow
world.
your mind.
I had to stop playing that horror
Dude,
game.
I played this. Dude, I played this new game called Peekaboo.
Is that a Pokemon game?
Yeah,
It sounds familiar.
Pokemon Peekaboo.
I would absolutely play like
Pokemon
a
Yellow
really cutesy,
special Peekaboo version.
I would absolutely play like a really cutesy Pokemon horror game.
Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, wait, no, one exists. There's a I can't remember. There was a monster collecting horror game that came out recently.
We're probably
What was it
talking about
called?
Yokai Watch.
No, that's not a horror game.
Wow.
Temtem?
No.
Nezomon?
I think-
It's no.
Digimon?
It's boys.
We're just naming.
I know all of
Pokemon-
these.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
let's name horror games now instead. Outlast?
Outlast?
No. Oh my god. No. You
Five
guys will
Nights at-
not.
6 nights at Fred.
Oh,
Frederick's?
7 Nights at Freddy's. That's what it was. No.
Oh, we made it. Wonder, may I
No,
have
you
the
guys-
leather, please?
It's such a niche game that I know you guys won't have it. I mean, maybe you got an email for it, but it was like an Eldritch horror Pokemon collecting horror game, and it looked really neat.
Darkest Dungeon.
That's it. Pokemon collecting. You got it.
I mean, kinda do, right?
Kinda. Like I'm kind of how I'm kind of telling the truth. I'll look it up, but I need to. I just want to get back home first. I miss my boys for some reason, even though they're yanking all of my chains.
Hey, Workbench is level 3.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh. The Tin Cavalry has almost arrived.
You won't be able to smelt it for about 15 minutes because it's going to take about 15 minutes for our coal to get.
That's okay.
Up to snuff?
It takes
well,
15
yeah.
minutes for me to get back here anyways.
It's a long walk.
It is
It's part of the
such a
reason-
long trek.
Well, I mean, now you're back, but
I mean, yeah.
Hold on.
I am going to posit that we should probably find a new spot to build.
I'm going to posit that we should probably consider ending the episode.
It's true.
We could.
Boy, this takes a while. All right. Well,
It takes
I
ages, Wonder.
would-
It's going to take.
It was me doing the
ages.
intro, wasn't it? Well then,
Yeah.
you can never escape. I want to keep playing more Valheim.
No.
Fair
Uh,
enough.
anyway.
All right, troll leather pants are going to be made now.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to. Let's all watch
Well,
Raps put on pants.
I want to watch you make pants.
All right.
Yeah,
Are you ready for this?
yeah.
I am now panted.
Nice.
You are panted.
You best
You're in
believe
fact-
I'm tunicked too.
Oh,
wow.
Bearded.
Next up is Hood. And then maybe even a cape. There's a troll cape you can get, but I haven't bothered with that yet.
Orville's in the nude. All right.
Well,
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Have you ever
No problem.
seen a potato wearing clothes? The most they get is like a weird bowler cap. And
I've
that's
seen a
about it.
jacketed potato. Does that count?
Oh,
Oh.
very good. Not heard that one before.
Thank you. Thank you. My goal is to make abstract connections that are like, oh yeah, not funny, but like, oh yeah.
All right.
Just like-
well,
Go ahead.
now that Raps has pants and Orbital has gone insane, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Adios.
Yeah. Oh.
Bye bye.